Well folks, I did not see this coming. I thought I saw it all with the incoming Tesla Model Y van. According to this ex-post, Tesla has certified a new Tesla Model Y trim with more range and efficiency, as it was certified in Germany with multiple different motors too. So what are the specs of this newly certified Tesla? I've got range, the motor type, or types should I say, the battery and weight. I pretty much got it all detailed just here. This then begs the question, who would want to buy this new Model Y? And why would Tesla introduce such a trim? I have a solid theory why they have introduced this trim. That's solely based on Tesla's past behaviour with the Tesla Model 3. Plus, when and where are we expecting this new Tesla to be released, if it ever will? If it does, well, this offering should make those range munchers out there very happy. But more on that beast later. It's not just the Model Y that should get you hyped today. I've got another exciting Tesla development about the brand new Tesla Model 3 Performance. And no, it does not involve illegal material. And by illegal material, there was some new Performance Model 3 news and images on X over the past week, and it was claimed someone actually gained unauthorized access to these vehicles to spread that latest information. And I personally draw a line at that, not only because obtaining exclusive insights at the expense of breaking the law sounds pretty extreme to me, but mainly because more recently there have been multiple sightings of what looks to be like production models in parking lots, which can only mean one thing. Has production of the refreshed Model 3 Performance started? And if so, who's taking delivery first? Let's get into it. Remember the Tesla Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive? Well, if you're stateside, it's not the original Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive trim that I'm referring to here. It's the made in China for the European market version. In a nutshell, the Model Y could be about to get its very own long-range rear-wheel drive variant for the very first time. The current rear-wheel drive Model Y has a smaller battery in the base rear-wheel drive variant, and the Model Y long-range is a dual motor and with a bigger battery. So what's the purpose of the Model Y long-range rear-wheel drive? You guessed it, it's more about efficiency and range than traction, performance and range. It's a mixture of offerings between both the rear-wheel drive and the long range, yet it mirrors the Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive variant. There will be pros and cons between each trims, but I suspect this will be a happy middle ground when we head into the specs next. Does the 2024 Model Y long-range rear-wheel drive have anything to do with the refreshed Model Y, or Project Juniper as it was coined before? Most likely not. Project Juniper is not anticipated until at least next year now, so this is very much a trim and spec based on the existing Model Y that you know and love today. So what are these changes going to be? Well, I guess you want something more substantial, don't you now? I've got you covered. Taking a look at the certification from X, for which holds bags of juicy specs that we can actually get our teeth into. First up, the 19-inch Gemini wheels with the Hankook Ventus S1 Evo 3 tyres. The combined range is quoted to be 600 kilometers, that's WLTP range, or 726 kilometers WLTP in city driving conditions. So for us Brits and no stateside, that's going to be 372 miles or 451 miles WLTP, depending on the driving conditions. Now, comparing that to the rear-wheel drive Model Y and the long-range Model Y you can buy today, it offers 89 miles more than the rear-wheel drive miles and 41 miles more than the long range on the same combined cycle. Going back to my earlier point, the recent Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive did exactly the same thing. It offers more range than other trims. Now you're probably thinking, why would then anyone else buy the long-range Model Y if this comes out? It's a completely valid question, and I believe if it does mirror that long-range rear-wheel drive Model 3 that was offered last year, whilst it has larger range, it should also match the faster charging speeds of the original long-range variant, but it may sacrifice the premium audio system as a cost-saving and spec difference. It will also lack the extra traction from the second motor, and therefore it will have slower acceleration speeds due to that single motor configuration, especially with that bigger 79 kWh LG NMC battery pack. That was a bit of a mouthful. That said, there are some new motor types listed on certification, which would be an upgrade on the current rear-wheel drive motor used today, so the difference may be marginally better than anticipated. If you prefer the 20-inch induction wheels with the Michelin Pilot Sport EV tyres, you will see a lower range than the 19s at 560 km WLTP combined, or 719 km for city driving, 351 miles or 446 miles for us Brits, Still a similar difference upgrade over the existing 19-20-inch quoted range figures. Overall, this is a middle ground between both trims. You're getting larger usable range at a smaller price tag. This directly correlates to the trim's target market, for which I will discuss next, as you might not be able to get your hands on this Model Y for more than one reason. This Model Y long-range rear-wheel drive, according to this post, does not directly provide solid ground of its imminent release. It just means that it's been approved for release with these quoted figures using a number of these quoted motors. So there is some substance here. When and if it materializes is yet to be seen, but it looks like some regulatory groundwork has been laid by getting the model's range certified, and if Tesla follows through with the idea, based on the same strategy Tesla imposed on the rear-wheel drive long-range Model 3, this will be available for business and fleet customers only at first, and it will not be publicly available for personal buyers. That's just my 2 cents on this. Why is that, Adam? That's because for the average user, the rear-wheel drive Model Y is more than enough range. If that individual circumstances for range are more than usual and they want a bit more performance or an all-wheel drive powertrain for better traction, then the long-range Model Y will be more suited to them. It's businesses and fleets that need and will probably be testing the range limits more than the personal user. Think about a taxi fleet, even a Uber driver. Most of them driving in urban and city driving conditions at low average speed, they can offer space and utility of a typical SUV with 450 WLTP rated miles at their disposal. They've not sacrificed any of the space, utility, and the daily charging requirements will mostly last all day. 22 days at 450 miles a day is 9,900 miles a month, or 118,000 miles a year, which is friggin' insane. In this particular usage case, 450 miles of daily city mileage will provide plenty of leniency, and they will probably just hook up to a slow charger from home, or even if they just plug it into a depot, so they won't even need to supercharge most of the time at least. Will private users be able to buy this Model Y at any point? Maybe, as the long-range rear-wheel drive Model 3 did become available via the inventory tab, also known as the pre-configured models like so. But even so, I suspect this will be Europe bound first and via business only channels again, as it seems to be coming from Tesla Germany than Tesla China this time. But we only know for sure when Tesla announces it. So before we conclude the video, I have one more treat for you, and that is the flux of new test models and images of what it seems like new Model 3 performances waiting in a South Korean storage facility of all places. What is it doing there? A test model was also spotted around Florida, offering a fresh glimpse of the new sporty front bumper with splitter and a fresh glimpse of the rear bumper with diffuser and new rear spoiler. I for one can't wait to see this monster announced and out on the streets. If South Korea's image is indeed holding on to vehicle stock, an official announcement could be just days or even weeks away, for which we can finally get our fix and the details what we crave direct from Tesla. Will it have air suspension? Will the 0-60 speeds finally dip under 3 seconds? I think we'll find out very soon for sure. So to conclude, the new Model Y long-range rear-wheel drive will be uniquely targeted and priced if it does follow through with the announcement, with the biggest winners being business and fleet customers. If that proves to be a success, I wonder if it will make its way stateside too. Do you think this new Tesla Model Y will be worth it, and would you buy it as a personal or even for business use? Let me know in the comments below. Then there is the stunning beauty of the Ludicrous Model 3 performance. This is probably Tesla's least best kept secret. If production models have been seen and snapped, an announcement is likely going to be for the beginning of Q2 2024. There have been a few test mules spotted all over the US, so I wonder if this Tesla Model 3 performance will see a simultaneous release worldwide rather than it be staggered over different quarters in different regions like we had with the Highland Model 3. So did today's video help you at all? Has this got you hyped for buying either the new Ludicrous Model 3 performance or the Model Y long-range rear-wheel drive? When do you think the Model 3 performance will be announced? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends and family or anyone else that may find it beneficial. You folks have been great, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.